Friday night. We are with Erdinger. We're in Dicey Riley's, a new venue. Look, they've put the logo up for us and everything. I asked for you, Bollico, at your wedding, but that's what they went for.
Do you like everyone's already seen that? We'll go with something a fewer people have seen.
Yeah, so we're going with that nice one for Dicey Riley's. Well, I've not been in it before, it's sound.
Nah, first time, yeah. The menu looks nice as well. Can have a little look there.
I saw that the chef in the back had some big joints or something that he was just about to roast. I was
going to say, I'm glad you qualified.
There was a big slab of meat that looked like it was going in for a good amount of time. So I'm going to come back later and have whatever that is.
Yeah, I'm game for that.
So yeah, nice ones at Dicey Riley's. You feeling Christmassy yet, Andy?
Yeah, getting there in December now. Got a little chill in the air. It feels like you come walking around the town to the office and that.
Yeah.
I was through town, just feel like the lights are just sparkling a little bit, and town's getting busier, people getting in your fucking way when you get So yeah.
That is the festive spirit, isn't it? Fucking moving. What's your favourite Christmas pint, like of all of them?
Well, me and Andy have just been organising one there for the Boxing Day. Boxing Day football is my favourite type of football, but obviously Liverpool aren't playing this year, so it gets me out of my birds at Mars house, basically, so I'm always grateful for that. So Boxing Day, get up, have a brekkie with the kids and that, and then out on the ale all day. I love that one, and especially because she stays in the Mars, so I have the house to myself. Starfish in the bed when I get it.
How about you? What's your favourite Christmas drink?
Favourite Christmas drink? I like my bottle of wine. It's weird, my bottle of wine on Christmas Eve when I'm prepping the tea for the next day.
Oh, nice.
Just like me little playlist. Bottle of wine, get everything prepared, shout at anyone who even dares come in the kitchen.
I was going to say, it's someone brand your favourite Christmas bevies on your own.
100%, yeah.
My favourite one, no one talking to me. Yeah. Nice bottle of red though, maybe go see Dev.
At least two.
Oh.
Yeah, why not?
The next day, you're like, what on earth have I done with this veg?
No, it's all good. I'm the world's worst when people are trying to help me in the kitchen. Like, Emma won't come near me anymore. Like, do you want to, Andy? Yeah, we just do that.
in the kitchen?
Fucking 3 kids, mate. I don't be looking nowadays. Can I help with something? Yeah, can you just do that? And within 2 minutes, I'm fucking screaming. I'm not fucking like that! So, but no, the Christmas Eve prep, bottle of wine, nice chill, have a kip, and then up the next day.
The other one I reckon over Christmas, I'm doing one as well. I think I'm doing a random Monday day drinking, do you know what I mean? Going out with mates.
Oh, yeah,
going on with mates. So you're welcome to join us if you want. Just going to have a little day walk around town, just a few pints, just a little...
Down the business district and all
a
bit of Dale Street.
A little bit of Dale Street, you know what I mean? See what the Excelsior's chatting, see if the Evertonians have peeked their head out. Hopefully they've dropped down a little bit by then, right? But yeah, I like that one as well.
Yeah, all good answers. No, it's a great time of year, and listen, this time last year we were absolutely flying, weren't we, in terms of
fuck off, we don't have to do football, do we?
I tried my best. It's not going to be the case this year, but I mean, hopefully they can turn it around a bit against Leeds. I'm a bit gutted I'm not going. I'm playing with Prowsey Saturday night, so that's when I know Christmas is starting is when I do the big gig with Amsterdam and Pro. So that's Saturday night. So come do both of the being half-5. But I mean, it'll be lively there, won't it? I mean, me and you've been to Leeds a lot. And we've done AM kickoffs there, and we've done sort of the late ones. But it'll be lively, half-5 on a Saturday, especially after the big win they get Wednesday night.
Yeah, and plus as well, even the performance they put in against Man City last weekend. Do you know what I mean? The minutes away from getting a draw away after being 2-0 down. I'd like to say I'm not worried, but I am. I really am worried about it because they can score 5 in 2 games against City and Chelsea, who look maybe not like Arsenal style solid, but look a little bit more solid.
More than us.
More than we do. And as you say, R5 on a Friday coming up to Christmas. Friday, fucking hell, I wish it was Friday. R5 on a Saturday coming up to Christmas. The Elland Road's always bouncing in it. But that's the type of time where if someone was coming to Anfield, we'd be saying, oh, they're in for one today then because of that. And then Leeds fans will be saying exactly the same thing. And if you were a Leeds fan, you'd just be thinking, I'm just going to kettle every single Liverpool player's head as soon as he touches the ball because they look so mentally weak, don't they? So hopefully Liverpool somehow pull something out the bag, but it'll be a massive, massive result if we did get one.
Yeah, it's a bit of a free hit for them now almost, isn't it? Because they get the big win against Chelsea, and listen, they still need points, so maybe free hit's the wrong word, they're a bit of a relegation scrap, but it will feel like, well, they probably got more points this week than maybe they were expecting already, so they can really go for it on Saturday.
I think we'll be alright, and I think that'll play into our hands if we do go for it. I was more, if you would ask me last week, I would just see the 2 games. I was more worried about West Ham than Sunderland, because obviously you're away from home, and you think, you know, could be a battle there, we're mentally weak, but because I think sometimes the expectation that for us to perform at the minutes is killing us a little bit. Whereas if you go to Leeds away, everyone's anticipating our game. So maybe they'll get that a little bit of freedom and not get inside their own heads a bit, which I think is what's been a massive part of the problem. So, the away end's boss though, isn't it?
Well, to be fair, I prefer the older way behind the goal. Behind the goal was much better, but it's still good. It's just a boss old ground, isn't it?
Yeah.
Better than good as some was in terms of like modern, but like that sort of same flavour towards it. You know what I mean? When you're walking in, you're about as welcome as a fart in a spacesuit, aren't you?
That's what you want, though.
No, I love all that. You know what I mean? But it's old school in terms of there's not many grounds you walk into now and you feel like if you opened your mouth, you'd get a crack. Whereas there, I'm telling you, if you open your mouth, someone's going to lick you. So it's
maybe even if you don't.
yeah, potentially even if you just shush it out. But there's listen, it's for some people don't like that side of it. I still like the old school side of it like that. So going to games like that's always boss. I'm not going. I'm playing footy myself on Saturday, so I can't actually go. But Leeds is one of them ones where I'd always try and get there if it's a possibility, because it's just a boss away day. It's not miles away. And R5 on a Saturday, that's just a boss day out, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? You get up Saturday morning, something to eat, and before you know it, you're going, have a couple of pints before we get the coach, that type of deal. So by the time you come home, if you can manage to get a win, absolutely flying.
Yeah, back into Liverpool about, what, 10 o'clock?
10 o'clock, something like that. Whoa. Hey, should we swerve all our obligations and just go and do it?
All of them, though?
Including our wives and children.
Saying all coach?
Always coach me. I don't like to train that much. I know the lads like it for London and that, but I'm a lazy bastard. I want the coach to be there when I get out the ground. I hate that fucking...
And also to pick you up at your house, which you managed to swing for a while, which was unbelievable.
Every time I get on, the coach picks me up outside ours, mate. That's one of the bonuses of living on Queen's Drive, innit? Yeah, but also, I like just getting in and out, and you've got your ale on the coach and all that. We used to walk back to the train station at Leeds. We walked back into town, and again, just to point out, moody as anything. So if anyone's doing it, you've got to walk under
underpasses.
You've got to walk under the underpass, haven't you?
Yeah.
So
people asking me the time.
If you go and have your wits about you, is what I'd say about Leeds. But you'll enjoy yourself there, I would say.
No, get in and get out. What would you do team-wise, Andy? Because he goes more or less the same again. He obviously swaps to left back, but he explains that before the game. But I think he thinks, well, if they've done all right at West Ham, I'll reward them. It obviously doesn't work out. They end up going sort of 1-0 down. He has to make changes. He changes one at half time. What would you be looking to do, and how would you be looking to get that balance?
Conor Bradley's a big one for me.
Yeah, his fitness, yeah.
I think if we're assuming Conor Bradley's fit, then you get him right back in there, because I think, listen, I don't think Joe Gomez played poorly the other day. I don't think he put a foot wrong, but then you know what you're getting with him. He's limited to what you're going to get offensively from him. Can't believe I said offensively. From the Whittle, sorry.
Hey, it's Christmas.
Oh, God.
Goodwill to all men, even then.
No, so, what I'd say, if it's Gomez, I play Kerkez. If it's Bradley, I play Robertson.
Yeah.
Just from a balance point of view. The rest of the team I keep the same apart from Mo. But maybe change the configuration. In fact, no. Is it time for the Ekatike experiment?
It's got to be.
Ekatike left.
Ekatike, he's centre half, I don't know, but he's got to play, because when he comes on, he just injects so much energy into everything that he does. Yesterday when he played, he looked like he was looking around to say to everyone else, what have you been doing on here? Do this, just run, get the ball and run at them. I know nothing really came off for him, but I just felt like he just lifted the energy levels a little bit. And plus as well, he's not guaranteed a goal at the start, but he's not far off it, is he? Do you know what I mean? He knows where the back of the net is. Yeah. And that's what was seriously lacking. I would 100% start Ekatike, and I would start on the left, because I want Isak to play up front. Because I feel like Isak, you still could really go into the manager and say, what was the point of playing me in that first half there, Gaffer? Because you've got me to run around, and I've told you I'm getting cramp in like the hour mark. You'd have been better to let me come on with half an hour to go, when there's maybe a little bit of a chance of a goal. Because yesterday, we had no attacking impetus throughout that first half, and when it was 0-0, I was actually okay with it. I thought maybe we were trying to do a little bit of the Arsenal thing of, well, nothing happens here, because we're worried about something bad happening, which has been going on for many games now. I thought we were doing okay with that, but then the obvious issue is when another brain fart happens and it's Van Dijk this time, we concede the goal. But Gakpo, he's not flying at the moment. He scores against West Ham and gets an assist, but I just think Ekatike off the left, play Isak up front, and just have Salah on the right-hand side and just say to them, boys, this is what you've been waiting for. And with that in mind, I would probably go Joe Gomez at right back.
Yeah.
Just go solid behind you.
Just say, you just keep this bit safe, and then just say, boys, they've got your back there, but you've got to make it happen up there. And then you can configure the midfield how you want. And I think that's been half of our issue. I think the configuration of the team, regardless of personnel, has been wrong. We're not pressing, but we're not pressing.
Yeah, we're not pressing, but then there's space.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, how's that happening?
That's it, isn't it? You can either hold the space in your half, or you can press the life out of them. Somehow we're doing neither, and it looks terrible here. Phil talking on the post-match last night saying he counted the number of Sunderland players yesterday because it felt like they had more than us. And that's not a personnel issue, that's a tactical issue, isn't it? And that one's on the manager, he's got to sort it. And I'd like to see him start to make some, maybe a little bit bold, a little bit braver in his decision making, because I'm seeing a lot of the same stuff, and I'll be honest, it doesn't seem to be working, does it?
The Atkinson thing's interesting from a tactical point of view as well, because I think you know what you get with Gakpo. The opposition defence knows exactly what Cody Gakpo's going to do.
Yeah.
He's going to run it, yeah. He's going to try and step in, and he's going to try and either float one or shoot to that side, whereas there's not enough evidence of how Atkinson can play that position to know what he's going to do. He's going to do. And I think sometimes, especially when we're in a form where we haven't really got a spark, the less predictable you can be, the better sometimes.
No, it's a good shout, and like you say, if the right back sees Atkinson on the thing, he's saying to the manager, well, what's he going to be doing? Is he going to be, coming inside? Is he going to be on past me? Is it both? There is that bit of uncertainty. We'll just have a quick break. We'll play a little live from Erdinger, and then we'll be looking a bit more ahead to the Leeds game. Right, so I'm back in the room then, and would you take a point?
Yeah, obviously, because we're not playing very well, but it feels like we're at I think the time for taking points was probably when I was saying no, I wouldn't take them, which was Crystal Palace and Chelsea, wasn't it? Now, I think we need to string some wins together. And the issue we've got is with taking a point or saying that you take a point, or even if from the manager's point of view, playing for a point. It's that thing of if you aim for top four, there's a good chance you finish sixth. If you aim for first, well, you're guaranteed top four. At the moment, I don't think we're solid enough to say, okay, we'll play for a point here. I think we've got to just go, this isn't working, what we're doing at the moment. Go all out attack. I'm not just saying it, if he did that back him, I'd rather he went for it on Saturday and had a real go at trying to score some goals, really fast, getting the ball up the pitch rather than this melodic plodding up the pitch, allowing them to get right back into a shape, because Leeds will do that all day. If we give them the chance, they will just drop back into a block, and it's hard to deal with, and we're really struggling with it. So I think I'd be shooting for the win, because we've got to remember, this is fucking Leeds. I know they've played well against City and Chelsea, but it's Leeds, they're not great.
Yeah, they're still in the bottom five.
Yeah, they're not brilliant. There's a reason they're down there, so there's no reason we can't go there and win. And I just feel like if we go with that intention and we get a draw, sound, it's not the end of the world, is it? And even if we get beat by one in a 3-2 thriller, I'm half, we used to say, didn't we, I don't want to be involved in any classics. Fucking, I'd love to see a classic at the moment, mate. Honest to God, get the juices flowing a little bit, get the crowd going a little bit, because fair play to the crowd last night. I thought second half, especially once we'd scored, the cop was trying to get it going, trying to
even in 0-0, I thought it was trying to
singing Slot's name and things like that. And the crowd are trying, but it's hard to try it without something to feed.
When there's no energy on the pitch at all.
So you're trying to create the energy, but it doesn't work that way. It works the other way around. The players give us the energy, and then we give it back to them. And I just feel like listen, the away crowd's always better anyway, but I just feel like if they see players like chance after chance, shot after shot, that's what gets you going, isn't it? And then that begets, okay, well, let's give them some back then. And that begets the players going, okay, well, I've got a bit more energy now. I just feel like if we go out and play for a draw and get beat, it's all very Gerard Houllier in the later years, isn't it? And we done post-match after Eindhoven, didn't we? And I said, I want him to go out with more of a fight, because even, I've just done a lesson with a lad there, Tommy, might be watching actually, and he's like, I don't see what changes, And I think a lot of people are of that opinion, aren't they? They're looking at it and going, he's not doing anything different, and it's not working. So he might as well go, well, fuck this, I'm just going to go right at it, balls to the wall and try and score some goals. And do you know what? You never know, because Leeds are not great. Scored 2 goals in the first half, and before you know, we're all made up, and we're flying again. But I'd much rather get beat 3-2 having had a go than draw 1-1 where we've gone behind again and we've had to battle to get it. I feel like that's end games, whereas if we can see a new formulation where we're going, okay, this is our new plan to attack the other goal, I think a lot of people will get behind that even if we don't win.
Do you think?
I hope they attack the Saturday night like I attack my Saturday nights. Go with a bang rather than a whimper.
Okay, I'll tell you what.
I hope Emma's watching.
I love. No, when we Kev, go for it. Just need to see Sean. I think you're right. It's all about momentum, energy. Just a spark. Even just a big naughty tackle in the first 5. Enough of that.
What about on the pitch?
I know. You know, something to feed off. I remember Conor Bradley specifically on 2 occasions in the last 12 months where the atmosphere's been a bit low, and he's gone steaming into someone, and suddenly everyone's up. And when you're away from home, I think that's huge as well. And we talk about atmosphere and being driven. If Liverpool come out and just try and play safe and keep possession and deadens the away ends, then it just gets worse and it becomes self-perpetuating then. Whereas if they go in, give us something to spark off, even if they throw the kitchen sink at it and go 1-0 down in half an hour, you'd rather do that and see them trying to do something different and try and play the football. And listen, let's have it straight. The football, the ability in our squad and in that team, they shouldn't be where they are. They shouldn't be performing like they are. And they need to show. So give them a platform to show it instead of constraining them. And I know Arnie Slot's not sitting them down and going, lads, listen, go out, play dead slow, be passive and all that. But they look like they're inside their own heads and shit scared of themselves at the minute. So it's almost like I don't know whether they need a psychologist or what, or the manager sit down and go, listen, I'll take this one. If it doesn't work, it's on me. Go out there and go, just fucking go.
Do you think he could be a bit more animated on the side, or are you just asking him to be something that he's not?
I don't want him to be anything that he's not, because again, you're pissing in the wind, aren't you? If that's not his style of management, and he starts playing at that, that's a sign that he's gone then. Like if we need him to do that, if we need him to start doing things that he doesn't want to do, I'd much rather he went now. But I don't want him to go. He won us the league 6 months ago. That Tottenham game is one of the greatest days of my life. It genuinely is, and it's 6 months ago. Do you know what I mean? He's given us that moment, and listen, he's had a hard ride since. I said the post-match the other day. Fucking hell, do you have to go? And it's like, I know we don't want to think of it in terms of the effect it's had, but it has. So maybe if it is having that effect, just say to the players, you know what, boys, fuck it, it's free it now.
How are you going to enjoy it?
Yeah,
how are you going to enjoy playing? What do you want to do?
Alexander Isak, what do you want to do? I want to score some goals, Gaffer. All right, well, how do we make that happen then? All right, well, I think I could see on the left, and I think Salah maybe playing a little bit more centrally, maybe getting the full-backs bombing on a little bit more. It doesn't have to be specifically that, but it can't be what it's been for the last 10 games, because he's circling the drain at the minute. Whether we like to think about it or not, he's circling that drain, and he's got to fight back with something different to what he's got now, because it's all well and good going, we'll go out solid and we'll get a point away at Leeds. The issue is every single player on that pitch in the 80th minute, if Leeds lump a ball forward, we're thinking, which one of these is going to fuck up here? Because it happens every game, doesn't it? Van Dijk done it last night. Canate had a couple last night. I thought he played well. I'm not slagging him on. I've done a lot recently, but he made a few mistakes. They didn't lead to goals, but they haven't got the confidence in their defensive ability to be on 80 minutes going, you can throw whatever you want at us here and we'll repel it. They'll be thinking, oh, please just get this ball away. Please just get this ball away. Whereas if we've gone out and gone for some goals and like Leeds have scored and you're like, well, it doesn't matter, we can go and get another one. The issue at the moment is if the other team score, it doesn't feel like we can. I know we did yesterday, but when they went 1-0 up, if they took a straw poll on the ground, there wouldn't have been many people saying we get a point. I think most people would have said it was more like 2-0 and 1-0. And obviously, did you get it back? So credit to you for that. But that way of playing, that's not a long-term plan. Our long-term plan has got to be to go, look at these players we've got who can score goals, including Alexis Szoboszlai. Get them involved in the game, further up the pitch, but most importantly, quicker. Get that ball up there quicker. That means go direct, and if that means Van Dijk playing big mad diags, I'm all right with that.
It hasn't got to be perfect either, has it?
Sean Rodgers has been talking about it on the review quite a lot, saying about how important territory is at the moment. There's a lot to be said for that ball being on the edge of their box, whether they've got it or we've got it. Do you know what I mean? As long as our players are also up there, they can't have it on the edge of their box, and as we were saying before, have 2 people pressing, then a 40-yard gap that there's 6 of their players in, because then you're fighting a losing battle, aren't you? I really just think tomorrow's Saturday, sorry, I'd just go forward. I'd go and attack the game, put Leeds under pressure. And you know, if they get 3 goals off 3 set pieces, because Calvert-Lewin's had one of them games that he's had against us in the past, I'm okay with that. But as long as we can see some sort of plan is being formulated, because more of the same, people are just going to be getting onto him too soon. And as I say to you, I just don't want that. I don't think he deserves it.
No, again, wait. I'm just re-articulating what Kev's saying there, Paulie. No, I just think as well, I can't help escape, and this isn't me making excuses for the manager, because obviously it's not gone as well and there has been mistakes made, but you mentioned the Jota thing, but I think it's been more than that. I just think we've been, and injuries happen in football, but every perceived minor inconvenience has actually impacted us more than, you know, the man anticipated. He's not been able to field a settled 11 at any one point. He's had 2 right backs go out, and you're firefighting in one area, which causes issues. So Szoboszlai, for example, being played at right back, then causes an issue in midfield, and then Isak gets injured. When it comes on, Ekatike gets the daft red card. And it sounds like really insignificant, tiny
But when
things.
you're doing well, these little things don't impact.
They wash off, yeah.
Shit.
It's like when you wake up one morning, the first thing you do is stub your toe, and then you walk into the banister, and it's just a constant accumulation of these things, and you get the mental fatigue of it. Then going, oh fucking hell, not again. You know, it's like if you're having a bad day, sometimes you don't ask you because you're up there. But if you're already down here and these minor inconveniences happen, they can get to you. And just like just looks like Liverpool needs a good night on the island, you know, system.
I wouldn't mind that.
Hey, well, you're welcome here, Dicey Valleys, if you want to come down, but do it Friday and then see how you get on Saturday. Hey, where for go? We've got to try something. Nice one to Dicey Valleys for hosting us. Nice one to Erdinger, and of course to Kevin and Andy. And for you guys for watching Up the Reds.